Welcome to ADHD Power Tools, where we give you the tools to unlock the power within. What is one tool you use to stay focused to finish a task?
Great question. So I like, time timer. It's this, you watch the time pass. It's a clock, right? It's a visual representation of time passing. So you can set the clock for 45 minutes from now, an hour from now, and it's that fraction of time is all red or blue, whatever time timer you choose. And then as time passes, the clock gets smaller and smaller and smaller with the color of red or blue all the way until you hit the time, and then an alarm goes off. So people with ADHD can be time blind and not understand the passage of time. So seeing it in front of you is really helpful. I also love having digital clocks everywhere. Just making, like, hearing the clicking time as time passes to know that I'm aware of time.
Mm-hmm. What do you think about like a
you?
wristwatch?
Wristwatch is good. I actually have my Apple Watch right
Apple
here.
Watch, digital. There you
And
go.
yeah, and a lot of my clients will set timers on their wristwatch. Some of them who are in hospitals, doctors, they'll set a timer. I know you want to be a doctor. The biggest thing that I've heard has been an issue for doctors is taking notes. Or spending time with the patient. Yes, the charts, and spending time with the patients and going off on a tangent. And if you have a certain amount of patients in a day, to try to get to all of them and your notes. So I have doctors who will set their timers on their Apple Watch, and they're just automatic timers that come up, the 2-minute timer, the 5-minute timer. You can create your own timer, and they just press it and no one else can hear it except for them. It vibrates and it alerts them, okay, this is my 5-minute warning to wrap it up.
Beautiful. Yeah, because in the ER, whether it's the ER or the hospital or the clinic, it's chaotic. So 100%. I mean, anywhere, that's awesome. So
how about you?
Well, for me, I feel like this is known for, a couple people out there who have ADHD. It's called the Pomodoro technique. So I use this when, say, I'm doing my homework, or, it's a whole project, or studying for my exam, say, writing down notes, filling up a Quizlet, filling up flashcards for memorization. Anything for me, honestly, at school, because, I'm a third-year student at FAU, and I use the Pomodoro technique. So basically what it is, it's a method. It helps me focus, helps me get things done, stay on top, and it kind of motivates me to keep going. So the way it works is you can use any app that has the Pomodoro technique. You can look it up on the App Store or any other store, depending on what phone you have. The one I use is the Focus Keeper Time Management. And the way it works is, the method is, there's 25-minute chunks, and you have to set a timer for 25 minutes. And when the time's over, you can it rings, and you can take a 5-minute break. And then there's another 25-minute chunk, and you take another 5-minute break after it's over, and it keeps ringing, going off. And you got to cross these to-dos, whatever it is, cross the little checklist off of what you're doing. And after, say, 4 or 5, you can finally take a 20 to 30-minute break. And once you get used to it, it's amazing, because, you kind of sometimes start skipping breaks because you're really focused, you're really into it, and it's working so well. You get so used to it, and you're like, I don't need this. I'll skip this break. I'll skip another. Next thing you know, you just take the 20, 25-minute break at the end, and you collected all those 5-minute breaks and spent some more time on it. So that helps me out a lot. It's taking those mini chunks, mini breaks, mini breathers is what I call them. Really helps me stay focused on the tasks I'm completing.
I like how you mentioned the Pomodoro timer. It's huge. It works really well for a lot of people. And the break piece is so important. Your brain is not meant to focus for long periods of time. I know as ADHDers, we can hyper focus, but you do that every day, and you will be shot. Like your mind will be exhausted and you won't be able to think clearly. Your executive functions will shut down. So building in breaks into your schedule, and it's just natural through the Focus Keeper or Focus Boost or whatever Pomodoro app you use. And those breaks could be a water break, walk around your apartment, get a breath of fresh air, that oxygen goes straight to your
100%.
brain.
100%. Yep, 100% moving, let the oxygen go through your brain. Those breathers are really, really healthy, and we need them. We need them to stay focused, stay on task. So yeah, it's great stuff. And there's lots of apps out there that have it. Technology these days is everywhere.
Exactly. And once you hit your 1 month free trial ending, you go to another app.
Yeah, there you go. That's great. That's great. 100%. There you go. Or you can create your own app at one point,
Let's do that.
And you can use the Pomodoro technique to make that app,
Exactly. But listen, if you don't want to use your phone, because let's say your phone is a form of distraction for you, Pomodoro timer comes from the kitchen timer. So literally just take your kitchen timer and set it to 25 minutes, and then it beeps, and set your 5-minute timer again if you want. So for the people who don't want to be distracted by their phone, that's another way to use your
talking
Pomodoro.
about the twisty one for like
making. Exactly. Remember back in the day, the kitchen
back in the day, yeah, I missed those.
It came from the Pomodoro, the tomato. It was a kitchen clock made out of a tomato. It looked like a tomato. And that's what the word Pomodoro. So the Pomodoro technique came from the kitchen timer, for us
I didn't know that.
Old folks.
That's awesome. Tomatoes for you. That's awesome.
Tomatoes.
Well, tomatoes are saving the day.
Yes. 1 tomato a day.
1 tomato a day keeps, what is
the
it?
Doctors focused.
The doctor's focused. There you go. Awesome.